right?
I'd run.
Would you?
Oh, sorry.
Last night I went to see a thing at the Battersea Arts Centre here in London called The Mask of the Red Death by an amazing theatre company called Punch Drunk. What they do is they take over entire buildings.
Yeah.
They dress them to the standard of a Hollywood movie.
Oh, my Lord.
In a kind of very detailed representation of whatever play they're doing. Then you basically wander through the space.
Right.
And you encounter scenes from the play, in a promenade style. You just walk into a room and there'll be like an old washerwoman washing a rag in this amazingly detailed room. There's speakers everywhere playing amazingly atmospheric music.
Yeah.
You're encouraged to wear kind of period clothing, and you wear eyes wide shut style masks.
Ooh.
Every member of the audience has a mask on. Very erotic.
Yeah.
It really was. I could, some kind of people party could have easily happened.
You were hoping
what I
it was
mean?
going to be like that
It's
scene
amazing
in Eyes
how
Wide
I've
Shut.
never really been to a masked event before, but every woman looks gorgeous.
That's true. They do a little bit of...
Amazing. I mean, I can't imagine the horror when the masks are taken off. But certainly with them on, hot toddy. Anyway, stick with me. This thing was amazing, and if Punch Drunk ever do anything near you, I encourage you to go, and it's running till April if you live in Londinium. It was incredible.
Yeah. Every day,
anyway,
is it? At the back?
I think so. I don't know. You'd have to go on their website.
Right.
So I was wandering round, and I was encouraged by a couple of friends who'd seen it before they said, don't follow the crowd, just go off. The second you see a door that no one's gone through, just go through it.
Yeah.
And you basically walk around this building. It's very, very dark. Everything lit by little flickering candles. You try every door that you come across. You never know what's going to be behind it. So what would you do in this situation? I opened a door, and there was this kind of Victorian, Edwardian, I don't know, washerwoman. I don't know what period Poe wrote in. When did he write? I don't know what that would be.
That's sort of Gothic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like late 18th
She's
century
washing
or
rags
19th century.
in this room full of medicine bottles, beautifully set decorated. I open the door, I close it behind me, it's just me and her in the room. Speakers are going, she turns and sees me. She screams!
Joe Cornish!
No,
Six Music!
She just screams as if I'm Satan. Grabs me, pushes me against the wall.
Whoa.
Slams me against the wall, literally quite physically, staring into my eyes, pressing her body physically very close.
Yeah.
Starts going, do you have it? Are you poisoned? Are you infected? I didn't know what to do, so I thought they tell you at the beginning, don't talk at any point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk at all or make any noise unless you're a performer.
Yeah.
So I just shut up. She started touching my face. She pressed her body right up against me. And when I say me,
Yeah.
I mean me.
Little Joe.
And little Joe, she starts stroking my shoulders. She's breathing so close to my face. It's like an acting workshop I've been catapulted into. She's looking at my hands going, do you have the mark? Do you have the sinful mark? We must wash you. She takes me over, drags me over to a bowl of water, plunges my hand into the water, and she's got some kind of trickery. My blood starts oozing from my hand. She screams again. She throws water at me, making me all wet, throwing water at me. Then she clasps me again. It's a roller coaster. Then she takes my mask off, looks right into my eyes, puts her face completely close to mine,
Right.
and is stroking my face, going, oh, will you deliver me? Will you save me from this terrible scourge? Will you save me?
I used to really like the Edmund Joe show.
I didn't know what. Now, the thing going through my head was, please, little man, stop being excited.
Little Joe. Sit down.
Before she notices. Thing number B, are letters numbers? Thing number B was, I so wanted to join in. I was so caught up in the moment. I want to reply to her. She was literally begging me, deliver me from the evil, say that I am free. So I was thinking, do I talk or not? So I started to talk.
Oh, you lunatic.
I did. I started going, first of all, I tried to repress a smile, because it was quite amusing, to try and be serious and get into the spirit of things. Then I started going, yes, I do deliver you. I do deliver you. She liked it, though. We were like in a scene. She said, forgive me. I went, I forgive you.
And you're still on your own at this point.
Would you have done that? Yeah. Would you have talked back?
There's no telling.
Now, my friend Edgar went in before me. We met each other in a corridor. We didn't recognize each other at first because of the masks. We circled round each other for a good 45 seconds until Edgar plucked up the courage to go, Joe? I went, Edgar? Yes. And he said, I've just been erotically assaulted by a nurse.
She's doing it to everyone.
I know. I said, where? He said, by the staircase. I said, yes, but to the right or the left as you face the staircase. He said, to the left, to the left. So I went and I sat outside her office waiting to be accosted. It was like visiting a prostitute.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
Art prostitute.
Yeah. So would you have spoken? Or would you? It was very difficult to remain silent. It was so engaging and involving.
I don't think I would have spoken because it sounds like a kind of art lap dance.
It kind of was,
right?
But she didn't seem to mind that I replied.
Yeah.
Got into the spirit, and I think it made it more exciting for us both. I thought it was a little more erotic.
Did you tuck
than it was
20 quid into her bonnet?
I almost reciprocated the touching. She seemed really scared, and I wanted to touch her just on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know. Later in the performance, I had a slightly homoerotic encounter.
Wow.
With an oldie-worldy tailor.
It's just a sort of sexy roller coaster in there.
Man, it was amazing. The one they did before was Faust, and apparently that was somewhere in the East End in an even bigger building. Apparently that was better than Mask of the Red Death.
How amazing that kind of thing is allowed to happen in this day and age.
Well, I was thinking in
Health
America,
and safety.
in America, you probably wouldn't allow. Apparently somebody got mugged there.
Right.
Somebody was wandering round, and just a man in a mask came up and, in an actorly way, took their wallet and waved it around and walked away. And
I would say that the performers would be within their rights to be more frightened about being assaulted.
I like to think it's exactly the same psychology as prostitution, isn't it? In that I thought that I like to think that she thought I was sexy, so she gave me a little bit more.
That's right. That's right.
Know, which is wrong. She was just being really nice.
There you go. All actors are basically prostitutes.
Hey, here's a free play. Right.
I'd run.